talking about photographing the eclipse, and professional photographer Eric Bowles is here with us in studio to get us some tips on getting that perfect shot. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
It's great to be here.
So a lot of people are going to have this, right? The cell phone, the smartphone. Can we get a good picture of the eclipse using our phones?
Well, I think you need to have reasonable expectations with a phone. I mean, the first thing is just being safe. I mean, for example, we need solar glasses for your eyes, but we also, and there are different types, but we also need solar glasses for our camera.
Oh, okay.
And so the catch is, what you want to do is put the solar glass right over your camera lens.
Tape it on?
Just tape it on.
Okay.
And then your photo of the eclipse is going to be just right through there, and you'll see it in the back of the camera, and people will frame it and take the image, kind of similar to normal.
So is that better than actually having your goggles on and just not putting anything on your camera?
It's a lot better just to watch the eclipse than to use a cell phone camera. And I think that when you look at your phone as to what kind of photos you're going to get, the ones that are going to be great are going to be things like photographing the people watching the eclipse.
Absolutely, yeah, the human element.
I mean, think about all your people and how silly they're going to look with these glasses on all the time. And then there are some neat phenomena that occur. When it gets near full, what you'll see is a lot of little eclipse silhouettes projected on the ground. And that's the thing that I think is most exciting, because that, even if you're not in the totality area, you're going to be able to get that with your phone camera.
Is this a situation where you don't want to zoom? Do you want to keep things wide when it comes to taking these images?
I think that for what you're going to want for people and for the things on the ground, yes, you're not going to want to zoom. Or you may want to zoom a little bit. If you want to practice and just see what it's going to look like, take a photo of the moon tonight.
Yeah.
We've got a half moon out there right now. That's how big the sun is going to be. And then you also need to be able to know your camera and be able to adjust the exposure so you don't make it too bright. It's going to try to overexpose it, and so you have to know how that adjustment works.
I love these cameras right here. I bet you get a good shot with these.
These are fun. Again, just like for your eyes, you need a filter. And this is a solar filter, and it's from a company that is certified to do filters for solar. Okay. So I've got different kinds of filters here. This is a 300 millimeter lens on just a regular DSLR. And all you do is screw the filter on the front of the lens, just like that. And then you can look through the viewfinder like normal. And everything is going to be black except for a bright orange disc, and that's the sun. And that's what we're going to photograph.
Do you recommend actually using a tripod, or is this something you would just kind of wing it with your hands, just hold it up?
I think that a tripod's going to be a lot easier to get the sun in the frame and kind of keep it there.
Sense.
That way you're not having to constantly refocus. With a big lens like this, you really always use a tripod.
Heavy. It's like a weapon. That's something. Look at that.
This one's big, but you use the tripod and mount it in there.
Sure.
And so it's locked in place. It's easier to balance. You're not going to handhold this for 20 or 30 minutes during it.
Your arms are getting really tired. Let's talk about the result of all this, the pictures that actually come out and what they actually look like. We do have some photos from Eclipse photographer, Dr. Fred Espenak, and describe what we're seeing here.
Yeah, right now you're just seeing the diamond ring. So it's right before the sun is into, it's in totality, and there's just a little glimpse of light. Then after that, you see the corona, and that's the bright areas. That's why you don't want as magnified a lens for the corona. And then finally here you see some images of, again, Bailey's beads and the diamond ring. You see the diamond ring shape.
That is
and then gradually it's revealed.
Like
and
a crescent.
If you are, the only time that it is safe to look at the sun, be it through a camera lens or with your eyes, is during 100% totality.
Makes sense.
If it's 99%, you've got to have your solar glasses on.
It's often overshadowed by its more flashy neighbors, Brooklyn and Manhattan. But now the New York borough of Queens is finally getting some love. It's been named the top travel destination in the U.S. for 2015. Travel publisher Lonely Planet picked Queens for its world-class art scene, as well as its trendy boutique hotels. Queens also earned top honors for its microbreweries and truly global food culture. It's also home to Rockaway Beach, which underwent a massive restoration following the devastation of Superstorm Sandy in 2012. Coming in at number 2 was western South Dakota for its natural beauty and small-town charm. Other top spots include New Orleans and the Colorado River region. To see the full list of 2015's hot travel spots, check out lonelyplanet.com. I'm Matt Sampson, the Weather Channel.